Hey, Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer, here with another episode of Skyrim.
All is well around the museum.
Legacy of the Dragonborn, and everybody, all the guards come out at once. Hey, we got guards. Okay, so, oh boy, I need to rest. Alright, so, need to gather my bearings here. You know what? Hold up. Alright, so off camera, I ran into a slight issue with the store supply feature where I suddenly ended up carrying over 1 billion units of weight. I said, hell no. So I found another way to distribute my goodies. I still have sellables in the bag for now. So I'm gonna need money to buy more spell books. Actually, hold that thought. Let's go to the miscellaneous section. And we're just gonna yoink. I might as well sell the miscellaneous junk too. Lord knows we're gonna run into enough of it. So, oops. I don't want to put that in the chest. The rest of this crap, now virtually the rest of this crap, can certainly go in there. Hold on. Gold doesn't weigh anything, which is so wrong on so many levels. Actually, hold on. There are some things I'm going to want to leave here. Like the ruined books. Those are really going to come in handy later. Everything else is just like, whatever. So, what we'll do is back in the miscellaneous. And we will put the ruined books back. Not the lockpicks, the ruined books. I'm going to leave the torches in there because I'd rather have them on me. Because even as a mage, they do have their use. It helps helps slow down the cold just that much more, which is good. Now, we're going to start exploring the rest of this building that we did not explore in the last episode. We're going to start with the library. And this is the library. You notice these, the walls have a whole bunch of placards. These are for treasure maps, some of which are vanilla, some of which are not. And you see the shelves on the back there are for specific books. And we're actually going to... Okay, we're going to do it this way. Okay, this here is the book return. You can stick your books in here. Listen to me telling y'all where to stick it. Important displayable books will be put in various shelves. And yes, I'm doing that with notes too. We'll get to all of that. The rest of those are quest driven, so they're not going to go anywhere. And then to sort them, you go to cart and catalog, and it will automatically sort everything. And that'll take a little bit, not nearly as long as the main sort feature. Got nothing new. Mainly because it already took all the interesting stuff and put it up. In here are some other...
I don't know much about this stuff.
Look at this city.
I just keep it
Looking
safe.
all imperial without the slightest Nordic trace. I swear it'll all change soon.
Alright, we got a book here, the Saber Cat. This is a printing press, which you can basically use to print out different things, although I've never found a real use for it, but it is what it is. Nothing over here. So we're going to put the Saber Cat in, and we'll see where this goes. all of one thing. Now there's
Solid.
random bookcases here.
Capital of Skyrim. People will soon stop calling it such.
Okay. Now, our scrolls are going to be stashed here. I don't think I actually stashed mine. You know what? I mean, I could, but let's be honest. I could probably get more use out of it selling it. Okay, here's where all the notes that I put up are going to go. Journals. And as you see, various and different things here. We go up to the next level, if Feindal will let us. A lot of the same, as you can see. Just stuff we don't have yet. And when we get the Dragonstone from Bleak Falls Sparrow, it will go here. That will come about later. Quill of Gemination, you get that from a Thieves Guild side quest. So you're probably wondering, okay, if the treasure maps do the side stuff, where is the treasure map that you got? We'll get to that.
Solitude appreciates fine art and poetry, unlike most of Skyrim.
Now remember that book that I read and that gave me 5 research points? The research points are spent here at this research station.
Someone was leaving trash around. Don't worry, I cleaned it up.
We're going to wait a good while on this because we're going to have plenty of other things to do. We're not going to have to really worry about finding random treasures. At least not yet. Map of Dragon Burials. We get that in the main quest. Mercer's Plans. That's from the Thieves Guild. And a bunch of other maps that you get along the way as well. This is the top floor. And here's the Riverwood treasure map. Treasure map 1. And up here on the top shelf, this is where all the rest of our random books go. That just don't have any other order to them.
The way those bards' fingers move on their lutes, it does remind me of Adara.
Kinky. Our skill books are going to go here. And all the spell books that we've gotten that we haven't used or for whatever reason are going to go here.
What the?
Sorry. So that's the library. And along the top here, you see it'll say different books and says signed. There's another mod that's called Autographs, which allows you to find authors and get their books signed. Like A Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun is the bard in Whiterun. Oh, and that's numerical titles. I can read. Okay, we do not have that yet. I never really did pay much attention to that, although we probably should. Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls. That, I believe, is Septimus Cygnus. Olaf and the Dragon. Just about positive we have a copy of that. Or not. Shows what I know. Feindal. Okay, Ghosts in the Storm. I don't remember that one. Dwarves Volume 1. That's Calcelmo. Dwarves Volume 2. Dwarves Volume 3. Chorus Pie. I'm not familiar with... I'm familiar with it. I don't know who did that.
No queen of mine would sit on her throne mourning all day. She'd take up arms and fight.
Children of the Allmaker. That's a Skull book. Shadow Marks is Delvin Mallory. The Ethereum Wars. Oh, this one's tricky. Are we going to have to hold a copy? Well, you're not going to find the actual author for a while. And we're hungry. And I have no food. Well, that's not entirely true. We have food. Okay, we don't have a copy of that book. That's fine. For now. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's take a look at the rest of the museum. Okay, back in the main hall. The Hall of Heroes. And you notice you can hang a lot of paintings here. like I said before with the stairway. That's neither here nor there. We're going to look at the Dragonborn Hall, which is right near the library. Something sound familiar? There's a reason for that. There's the fat loot. All of Ludwig's journals. And, okay, we need to make crystal hearts. And we need to make a dwever handle, too. Well, we already knew that because we looked at the replica station. Okay, I love that music, but it is awfully distracting. But this is basically for different mods that you can definitely add things to. And, okay, this would be for the mod Teldrin Sirius. Dwemer Road, Telvanni Hybrid. Okay, Project AAHO. But I'm sure those astute enough probably already noticed that. And yeah, a bunch of different mods and some vanilla stuff too. Okay, that's... Okay, these will fill out when you first master your crafting skills. Let's go up here. And this wall here is going to be for various and different vanilla feats that you achieve. These will be for your standing stones. And we only have 3 of the basic of the divine shrines here. We'll need to hit up the other 6. Honestly, we can do that real soon. Alright, but I want to show you one more thing about down here first. There's a button right here. You push the button, and it reveals a secret door. Alright, where could this lead to? Come on, y'all. It's actually not that dark in here. Well, there's a reason for that. I sat down and seriously tinkered, and I found a ENB preset that works with Night Eye. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to fire up... Oh, we have Candlelight queued up. We already have them both queued up. All right, so... First, we're going to fire up Night Eye. Look, it works. Right? Now we're going to fire up Candlelight. Look, it works. Boy, does it work. This is exactly what I was looking for. Oh, right. Okay, so this is the other reason I have flames queued up for things like this. Don't tell me you don't understand that reference. I can't stand J.K. Rowling, and I still get that reference. Alright, it's a lot of lootables here. Not much in the way of value, but every little bit, right? Especially since we're going to be selling all this crap. This bed is not usable. Don't worry, that's gonna change. We're gonna take this time to take advantage of the situation and loot what's here, because this stuff won't be here for long. Consider this our part in cleaning up the area. Okay, we got some barrels here. Awesome. That's more foodstuffs, which you can always use.
Solitude values real art, yet it's never lacking in schemes and shadows. This just might be the perfect city for someone like me.
Yeah, trust me, you don't want to work for Erica. He is such a scumbag. And that should have everything now. Yes? Yes. Okay, that's everything. Let's get out of here. Alright, we need to go find Arian and talk to him about this. Matter of... Oh, we already have it queued up. Perfect. Okay, so we're back in the library, because apparently he's here. And he's...
After reading about something for so many years, it's really quite rewarding to finally have it here on display to admire. Good day.
What's the story with the hidden room under the Dragonborn Hall?
Oh, the Hall of Secrets. I had all but forgotten about it, to be honest. When we broke ground on the foundation of the museum expansion, we accidentally broke through into a sealed-off chamber that was built under the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. When I asked them about it, it apparently used to be some sort of panic room for Pelagius when he was in one of his more violent manic episodes. They sealed it off long before the rest of the wing and forgot all about it. I asked for permission to use the room as a bit of a secret storage vault in case Solitude was ever invaded. I would store the relics there and lock down the museum. They gave permission and I had the tunnel finished and access in the hall made.
Could I use it as a private display space away from prying eyes?
Certainly. I suppose if you are ever in need of a place to store items of a more questionable nature, that room would be ideal. I'll go ahead and outfit it for you, but I'll take a nobody asks, nobody tells approach to it, and you do with the room as you like. And I won't plan on taking any tours down there either. I should have it all cleaned up for you by tomorrow.
Alright, so... because of the snafu that I told you about, I gotta redo this.
Oh yes, I have in fact been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it. I'll mark the location on your map. Let me know if you uncover anything. Farewell, my friend.
So he wants us to get some wine.
Don't get too far ahead.
Alright, fine. No worries. Alright, back to the Hall of Heroes. Okay, so we're back in the Hall of Heroes again. We're going to go down, and we're not going to go very far. We're going to go into the Hall of Natural Science, Gallery of Natural Science. You notice there's a bit of a incongruency here. Whoops. It doesn't matter. Let's go in. Okay, the Gallery of Natural Science. It's kind of a sad state of affairs right now. But that doesn't mean we can't look. Now, you can get to our supply chest here. We do have a few things that just simply defy sorting. So those we will sell. And while I'm at it, we will put everything up. Alright, that lowers the weight. Now, this is the fish hatchery, in case you didn't read that. And supposedly you could put fish in here for display. I've never been able to get it to work. So, there's that. Okay, mammoth display. If we go through storage, we're going to need one mammoth tusk and one mammoth snout. So, this is where, since I'm assuming storage is kind of jank right now, we're going to fire up stash supplies. We're just doing this as an exercise. Alright. Access storage. Alright, so we have raw meat for the snout, and I guess organic materials for the tusk. We'll take a look at both. Alright, raw food. Okay, and Okay, we do not have any mammoth snout. Okay, guess we can't do that yet. The Gilded Green is a holy tree found in the Skyrim city of Whiterun. It is sacred to the worshippers of Kinnereth and is of great importance to the city's Temple of Kinnereth. The Gilded Green, planted in the early days of the settlement, was grown from a cutting or seedling, accounts vary, taken from the ancient Eldergleam, one of the oldest living things in Tamriel, located in a cave in Eastmarch. Even its name is an echo of the mother tree. Worshippers of Kinnereth could sense something holy in it, and since then, many pilgrims have traveled to Whiterun to hear the goddess's wind blow through its branches. And we'll get to that in just a bit. Yes, when we capture cage fairies, they will go in here. And yes, you read that right, goth fairy. And the things in a jar will be put here. You remember those. Okay, flora. From the Reach to the Pale, Skyrim is rich with a vast array of flora. This atrium exhibits a sampling from across Skyrim and its many diverse climates. Additionally, samples have been seen up close in planters in the center of this hall. Despite the subtle temperature variances across the province, there is a distinct difference in the foliage across the lands. Okay, and the various bugs that we collect will go here.
Try my chances in solitude.
The cornerstone of every ecosystem and food chain starts with the lowly insect. If one keeps a keen eye as they travel across Skyrim, a vast array of insect life can be found. Not only as a food source of various small predators, insects are also used in alchemical formulae. Wolf display. The wolves of Skyrim are a common sight, roaming individually or in small packs. They will hunt other animals, but often divert their attention if a person draws near. Wolves come in standard tundra wolf and arctic wolf variations, the latter of which are a more ferocious breed. See? Doggos. And we have an oak display. There you go. Elks of Skyrim are larger and more rugged than their southern cousins found in Cyrodiil and other similar breeds found in Valenwood or the Somerset Isle. They are a main food source for packs of wolves and are also hunted by men for their pelts, meat, and horns. Alright, and now we can see if we can do Sabercat. We might. We can. There we go. Sabercats are large, powerful, and fast felines that, according to the cats of Skyrim, have evolved to two dangerously sharp front teeth. They will attack immediately and represent a lethal foe. They are found in the wilds of Skyrim. All saber cats will usually abandon any current prey they are stalking or fighting and direct their voracious appetites toward you. Saber cats may carry Witbane, a disease which reduces magic regeneration by half. They dislike water, so you can use this to your advantage. As they are naturally stealthy creatures, you may not notice a saber cat approaching until it's too late. Do we have bears? We do! Bears are large, hostile enemies that will attack you if you are found infringing on their territory. They live either in the wilderness or in their cave lairs. Bears carry the disease Bonebreak Fever, which reduces your stamina if you contract it while fighting one. Fortunately, bears always roar or growl in an effort to intimidate potential threats before attacking, and thus are fairly easy to avoid if you wish to do so. Standard bears and the larger cave bears are encountered throughout Skyrim and Solstheim, while the mighty snow bears are largely confined to their high altitudes and snowy regions. Alright, speaking of snowy, Horkers, can we? No. Mud crabs? Yes. What are you fighting there, little buddy? Mud crabs are native to the most provinces across Tamriel. These creatures live near the coastlines, rivers, and lakes, and can survive in areas of extreme cold or heat with the slight variances in appearance, based on the region they have developed in. They burrow beneath the mud, posing as unsuspecting rocks and leaping out at passing prey. Little shits. Frostbite spider, we should.
Someone
yes.
is leaving trash around. Don't worry, I cleaned it up.
See him? He's right over there. Frostbite spiders are giant arachnids, which attack on sight and can be found both in the wilderness and in dungeons. Their lairs are often covered in webs and contain web sacs. Spider eggs can be found in these web sacs as well as nearby egg sacs. When at range, they spit poisonous venom and can leap onto the victim to attack with their bite. Without poison resistance, one will be poisoned by nearly every hit from these monsters. Their deceased victims' desiccated corpses can sometimes be found nearby. And I doubt it, yeah. We haven't found any yet. Okay. The farm section. See if we can do chickens. We can. Oh, cute little things. Chickens are docile, domesticated birds common throughout Skyrim, usually within cities and towns. Horse?
Collection is
Yes.
the envy of artifact collectors everywhere.
You see the horsey? Yeah. Horses are available as mounts in Skyrim and improve your movement speed. They are somewhat slower than the horses in Cyrodiil, but are better at combat and have more endurance. Yeah, they can fight pretty well. Cows? No, not yet. Dogs? Yes. Well, we got almost everything. Dogs have long been domesticated in Skyrim as companions and partners in trade. Dogs can be seen roaming the wilds alone or in small groups as well. Okay, can we do goats? No.
Mind your step.
Okay, we can't do trolls yet. Hag ravens? No. Spriggans? No. Okay, well we haven't unlocked dragons yet, so that's going to be empty for a little while. And what do we got down here? A fishbowl. Okay.
A lot of history here.
And we have the Red Mountain here. The mountain is a vast volcano that dominates the island of Vardenfell in Morrowind. The mountain has has had two major eruptions: the Sun's death event in 1E668 and the Red Year in 4E5. The island was actually named after the volcano. The original name of Red Mountain was Vardenfell, which translates to City of the Strong Shield in Dwemerry. That explains so much. It is a small continent all to itself, riven from the rest of Morrowind by the remains of a colossal crater. There are numerous texts available in the museum library. Really? Are there? I didn't see anything. And any gems that we collect will be scattered along here. A lot of vanilla ones and not so vanilla ones.
I have a bit of a soft spot for the Hall of Heroes. Getting to see these armors and these weapons firsthand from these childhood stories of people who slain evil monsters, who overcame all of these odds. It's quite inspiring, to say the least.
Yeah, I guess that's one thing about being a guard here. You kind of enjoy your work. Okay, and now we can actually plant some things in those planters there. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's go with the food first, because, well, worst case scenario, we can always come back here, loot once they're grown, and get more, so we can cook more stuff. And trust me, we'll probably need to at some point. Come on. Alright, we'll grab a leek. We'll grab an onion. Come on. We'll grab a pea. We'll grab a tater. We'll grab a punky. Scroll down the raw, because that's all meat. Grab a red apple. Okay, can't do anything with the flour. We'll grab a squash. I have been using the squash for the squash and onion stew. And we'll grab a tomato. And we'll see how far that gets us. Alright, let's throw up a mage light so we can see what we're planting. Alright, so let's start with... We'll do the fruits here. It doesn't matter, honestly. Put a cabbage here. Put a carrot here. Top shelf, we will put a green apple here. And we'll put a... Oops. Put a red apple here. Okay. Going. Okay, on the bottom, we're going to want things we can easily access that aren't going to be very tall. Put a squash here. On the other side, we'll put a pumpkin. Top shelf, we will plant a tomato. They can reach pretty tall. Should be easy to grab. And on the other side, we will grab... Actually, the potato plants grow pretty tall. Okay. Down here, we'll plant a leek. And an onion. They are related. And up here, we will plant a pea. Hopefully that will be tall enough. Okay. So I'll put the rest of the onions up, and we will go through the ingredients and see what we can grab. Alright, these are potions we need to sell. Why are there iron boots there? Oh, right, we grabbed some. I knew that. Okay. So while that's sorting, we'll go through the ingredients and see what we can grab. Okay, bleeding crown. That's a fungus. Blisterwort's a fungus. I'm not going to do blue mountain flowers, mainly because we have so goddamn many already. Canis root, yes. Death bell. Yeah, but that's going to get pretty common pretty soon. Dragon's tongue, we almost have 100. That's fine. Elzir, we have over 100. That's fine. Flaminetta, yeah. Frost Miriam, that's a lot. We're good. Garlic, we have a ton. Glowing mushroom, fine. Hanging moss. No, because we're going to have a ton of that. Imstool, yes. The ironwood nuts, believe it or not, don't plant. Jazzbay, absolutely. Juniper, no, we got a lot already. Lavender, we got a lot already. Or Tapanella, yes. Namira's Rot, yes. Nightshade, yes. Noisy Plant, yes. Purple Mountain Flower, no. Red Mountain Flower, no. Snowberries, no, because we're going to have a ton of these. Thistle branches, no, we're going to have a ton of those. Tundra cotton, we already do. Whitecap, yes. Okay, so we're going to start up here. We're going to plant... Let's try and plant some tallish things. Death Bell, definitely. And here... the Nightshade, yeah, that'll do. And we have one spot left here. We'll go with the Nern Root. Okay, down here, plant some Jazzbay and some Canis Root. Oh. Try that again. All right, all we got left are mushrooms. We can do those over here. All right, Bleeding Crown. Blisterwort. Okay, top side, we're gonna plant we're gonna plant a glowing mushroom because that actually does get a bit of height. Everything else is kind of short. Actually, that's not entirely true. We'll plant a Mora Tapanella here because that's a tree growth, like that's a side growth like the glowing mushroom. These will go along. The rest will go along the bottom of the Flaminetta. The Imp Stool. The Nemiro's Rot. And the White Cap. Alright, there we go. And we're not quite done looking at this yet. We have a stairway up here, which leads to the fossil section, which you can tell we have a little bit. We have an ammonite shell. We have the large fossilized clutch already. I still can't believe we scored that so quickly. That's a rare one. You remember that lady that we talked to on the way to the Velothi tunnels? That's a few episodes back. Who was in charge of the fossil digs? Anyway, yeah, remember how she told us? Yeah, we got lucky. And I don't think we have much else right now. No. But the fact that we have that, that's a major find, and I'm very happy with myself. Alright, so let's get out of here. And we will move on to another section. Okay, so let's move on to the next section. We'll go down the stairs here. As I said, we can put more paintings here. I want to show you one thing.
By merely being enchanted, an otherwise normal object can withstand the wares of time much more than their mundane
Ah, I'm glad you're here. I've come across a rare discovery indeed. I got word of a unique relic and was able to procure it from the seller. Use it if you wish, or place it on display.
Okay, so let's take a look at Skull Crusher. It's a warhammer that does 34 points of stamina damage. Alright, so we're going to actually, before we scamper off and put this up, I want to show you guys one thing. A couple things in the main entrance. Remember that painting that we got?
fascinating.
Anyway, I put it here. Recognize who that is. Okay, we got a copy of the Curator's Guide, which we're going to need, and there's a donation box already with 363 septims. That's for us, believe it or not. And these are... various and different people who helped out Ice Cream Assassin, the creator of this mod. We can put another painting there, but that's neither here nor there right now because we don't have any to hang up. Alright, so back to the office, and if you get the rare one thing that you just either forgot to put up or want to put up, instead of using that big thing and taking forever, you just stick it in here. In this case, Skull Crusher. Alright, so we're already getting goodies like that. You know, I saw that before. Oh, right, I remember, because I had to redo a lot of stuff. Okay. There we go. I want to look at something real quick. Should not have been getting it that quick, unless there's something in play that I don't remember. Was it here? Oh. 150? I thought I had it set to 250. Well, crap. Oh. So I have some things turned off, do I? Okay, fine. So we hit the 150 threshold. Fine. And I'm getting hungry, but I'm not worried about that right now. We're going to go to East Exhibit Hall? Yeah, we'll go to the East Exhibit Halls. Okay, here are the East Exhibit Halls, and we have many different ones. We'll start here, the Daedric Gallery. And as he said in the last episode, any Daedric items will be put here. I don't think we've collected any yet, so it's going to be kind of barren right now. But you get a rough idea of what to expect, and at least a copy of at least a layout of the area. Okay. In the Third Era, 433, the peace of the Empire was threatened when the Daedric Lord Mehrunes Dagon saw his plot to conquer all of Tamriel almost to fruition, as his servants worked to displace the Empire with the assassination of Uriel Septim VII, allowing the barriers between the Realm of Oblivion and Nirn to be shattered, subsequently allowing Oblivion gates to be opened. Such gates were held open from within the Realm of Oblivion using sigil stones, such as this one, ensuring that the rifts could only be closed from within the Realm of Oblivion itself. Okay, don't have it yet, but... And all the stuff we get from Hermamora is going to be here. All knowledge has a price. Hermaeus Mora, or Old Hermamora in the old Skull tongue, has made it his one goal to collect all of the knowledge in the known universe and store it within the Black Library in Apocrypha, his realm of oblivion. Boons are offered to those who might serve as ends, but in the end, a Daedric servant is only useful to their god while the Daedra has something to gain. The same is true of Hermaeus Mora. So, as we get more stuff, this place will start to fill, but right now, it's kind of depressingly empty. Alright, moving on. We'll come back to that. Here we have the Hall of Lost Empires, which gives you a rough idea of what we're going to be dealing with here. And again, right now, this is most likely also going to be rather depressingly empty, because we don't have anything here right now. But we will soon enough. A lot of the stuff from the Dawn Guard DLC will be here as we explore certain areas. A lot of Dwemer stuff here. Stuff that we just haven't really come across yet. But yeah, as you see, still depressingly empty. But we'll get there. Just not much here yet. But we have underneath here, which we can duck under, and there is more displays. But nothing we have really found at all. As you can tell, again, depressingly empty right now. We still have a lot to collect. Okay, down here we have... This section of the museum is currently under construction and closed to museum patrons. I wonder if Ice Cream Assassin is telling us something here. And this is the Hall of Oddities, where just about everything else is going to be stuck. A lot of replicas will be here. Odd things. Remember that Jade Warrior we picked up? Well, this is where all the Jade stuff's going to go.
Someone was leaving trash around. Don't worry, I cleaned it up.
Remember those dolls that we were finding? Well, they should be here. See? More hanging moss. That's why I didn't plant any.
trying, not going to lie.
And a lot of other odd things here. Okay. And remember I was telling you about those playing cards that we were collecting, that we've been getting? Well, full decks will go here. Any odd coins will go here. What do we have here? This is for interesting alcohols. And in here we have... Oh, this is for the mod Vigilant. Okay. Yeah, there you go. A lot of stuff there. More hanging moss. And here... dragon figurines? And interesting little weapons, like that hook sword that we found early on. And mysterious other things. A lot of golden things, like that gold model ship that we found. Various figurines. Ninja dolls, like the green one we found. And various... Oh, the plates, yeah. Wine glasses, skulls... Other odd things. Hammered copper. Okay, back to the musical instruments. And what was over here? Right, some Akaviri gear. And here we got other things in a jar. This would probably be of interest to Doka Ryan. Dragon in a jar. And over here is more weapons, odd weapons, and other things. Possibly to a mod I'm not sure about. That I have, but never really explored, because I'm like that. And other quest items. So that's that. That is the East exhibit halls. We've got one stop left, and we'll probably actually end this video here. So yeah, this is basically the 100 Septim tour. Okay, so we're back in the main hall. Remember what he said about finding some of the more primitive cultures here? You kind of have to find the places first. But don't worry, we will. Okay, and if we go down, we can hang more paintings. Remember, I showed you the gift shop before. But we're going to go look at the Hall of Wonders. Alright, here we are, and we're going to start off with some interesting plantables. Okay, they only accept the replicas, huh? Interesting. So since only replicas are allowed here, we'll have to pay close attention to what we get at the replica station. Okay, various and different fauna that we can get here. This is all from the fishing mod. Creation, not mod. What am I smoking? And these are all things that you can get just from that. And it's Not gonna lie, it's actually kind of fun. Alright, and here we have more stuff. Plantables. And as I said, from all the different creations, because of the anniversary edition, this was kind of had to be made. All the new spells and stuff. The arcade archer perk. We already got a fire arrow, huh? Nice. More of the spells. Various and different things. Okay, the yeah, I remember this creation. You get some really good stuff out of it. You can get it really early on, too. Kind of OP. Pets of Skyrim. The Saturalia one, yeah. You can actually get all this just outside of Dawnstar. What's this? Oh, okay, the Goblin one, right. This is... Okay. This is a player home creation. There you start at the Wreck of the Orphans tier. So that's like way out in Hafengar. Okay. Spell Knight gear. Ironwood. That's... Is that part of Bitter Cup? Okay, all the backpacks. We could probably put ours up there, but I don't want to. Not sure what that's to. Okay, various different staff enchantings. Alongside of here, okay. Brawler's gear. Which helps make unarmed combat that much better. Horse armor. There was an expanded crossbow selection. There's a creation. Okay. So this is where we came from, right? Yeah. So that's not the way we want to go. It's easy to get lost in this section. Okay, so I'm an idiot. I just went around the circle because the way down was right in front. Okay, teleport pet mud crab. Okay, this is for the pet mud crab creation. Get him and Markarth. A lot of the different alternate armors are going to be around this edge here, along with the Crimson Dirk stories. Pet Nyx Hound. Okay. Oh, okay. Vigil Silver Hand. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, starting to get tired. Okay, the Dwarven Horse creation. Cool. More Dwarven stuff. Okay, the Dwarven Season creation. Right, those are kind of tied together. And we got... Whoop. Huh? We got a Faendal. Okay, more stuff. Ugh. Okay, the Remnants, right. Heretical Thoughts. Grumite? I'm not sure about what that is. Oh, Saints and Seducers. Okay. The golden stuff here. Amber. Yeah. Madness stuff. Dark Seducer side of things. Okay, so this whole section here is Saints and Seducers. Okay. And we got 2 more ways to go here. We'll go behind the stairs first. Conjure Alien Lich, Daedric Horse. Elemental Shard. Oh, okay, is this the cause? Yeah, I think this is part of the cause. Yeah. Oh, wait, what do we have? We already have a... Okay. That's nothing. I love that. Bone Wolf. And over here we have more gear. Robes. Robe of the Lich. Inaugural armor. No idea. Okay. Extravagant robes. We will get those. I think that's tied to something in Solstein. Just not 100% sure. And that is the Hall of Wonders. And we still have more to go. Okay. Back in the bottom floor of the museum. Now we check the armory. Okay, this is the armory. And this is probably where most of what we have collected so far is. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what the hell just happened there. Okay, seriously, I don't know what's going on here. But apparently that way I can't go right now. Anyway, to show you, we've got some displays up here. We can get a lot of the guard armors.
Don't get too far ahead.
Imperial stuff. Okay, there's something over there. Wait. I know how to do this. Yeah, I know I'm hungry. Okay, think I know where it is. Okay, we can go this way, but we can't go that way. I don't get it. But various and different...
You could make our enemies dance to your illusion spells. That would be decent
Okay, somebody broke it.
the killing.
Who broke it? Thank you, Feindal. We're gonna save. So we can go this way now. Safely. But yes, every different kind of armor type is here. Okay, here's a fair amount of them. The Ancient Nord stuff that we collected. We have some Forsworn stuff. We have a fair amount of Dwemer stuff, too. There we go. We actually have just about everything Dwemer, don't we? Just about. Wow. Okay. And this is iron, I believe. Nope, steel. Here's iron. This is where most of our stuff went, is this section of the armory. Over here, we got some unusual weapons from different sections. I wonder if any of this is from Beyond Skyrim. I don't know. But as we run into them, we'll collect them, and they'll be here. Falmer gear, Nordic. Now the wings. Oh, we do have starting to get some elven stuff. That's right. And as we get on, we will get more and more of this stuff. Now, let me show you the wings real quick. Okay. Let's go to the west wing. Okay, we are in the west wing. This is just a place where you can put more shit at your own pace. Anything that doesn't fit, you can stick here. The east wing is the little more interesting one. Well, let me show you that real quick. Because the east wing, I'm going to talk through this. It shouldn't take that long. The east wing has an interesting extension for another mod. And for the life of me, I don't know what the hell was up with that rune that was placed there. Anyway, east wing, let's do this. And inside the east wing, here we go. If we go down this way, here we go. We have for Wormstone and for Brimstone. We've seen some Brimstone stuff in action. We actually have some hung up. This is from Worm's Tooth. And otherwise, the rest of the wing is, yeah, more the same as the west. So, we're almost done. I have one more thing I want to show you. And let's get to that real quick. Okay, so, you remember here before, just off of the...
See how much people enjoy this place?
The staff relaxation area. We have a storeroom. I'm going to show you that real quick. It's going to take forever. Okay, inside the storeroom. We're going to end up going in here anyway for some quests and stuff. We have a distillery barrel, which we can use to make various and different alcohols that we otherwise can't. And anything that you find in here, in the reserve vintages, you can make more of at the distillery. But the wine racks will just have more of the same, but they otherwise act like any other sorting thing. But that's not only why we're here. Aside from looting sacks. Oh, we can plant that Saltrus. Examine strange button. This appears to be a strange button of sorts, and only the last three letters can be translated as NMM, but is clearly broken beyond repair and without any hope of functioning properly. Best not to ask about it. This, anybody who's ever modded before, that is the funniest shit ever. NMM stood for Nexus Mod Manager, and it was a piece of shit. It really was. Ever since they switched to Vortex, things have been a lot smoother. I mean, still not great, but a lot better. Activate Mustard Jar. You lack the required item. So if we find the Mustard Jar, it will go there. Oh, we haven't prayed in a while. Guess I need to do that. Okay. Can't do anything with this portal here. And a bunch of randomness here. Another wine rack. Yes, you read that right. That says activate Halloween decor, activate Christmas decor. Yeah, we can spruce up this place for the holidays. They actually do a really nice job of it. So if we're still doing this when we get towards Halloween, yeah, I'll show it to you. Now, let's see if there's one more thing we can do. Otherwise, we'll be done. Okay, so we're back right outside of the storeroom. We're going to go up the stairs.
Someone was leaving trash.
Not expecting to be able to go in, but... Okay. That is the safe house. I'm sure you could read that. That is going to be our player home.
Okay. Delivery sorted. What's next? Meal planning.
Oh yeah, you look real busy there, Millie. I adore her.
Day, not going to lie.
So, if we don't have a place to sleep, actually, yes, we do have a place, because I did sort that out for you guys before. That is... Okay, that is owned, but that, I believe, is Millie's bed. We can just crash in the barracks for now. Let's get some sleep. And in just a moment, we will end this video. We have gone on long enough and did absolutely nothing.
Maybe I'll make some breakfast for us. Hope you fancy the flavors of ash.
Meal planning.
Don't get too far ahead.
Okay, now, for those who are wondering, okay, what are you going to do about your food? Well, an alteration. Access storage. We go to cooked food. There's all our stuff. And apparently turnips too. Alright, I'm going to have to do some more planting off camera, it looks like. And... okay, we'll grab the slaughterfish meats because we are beyond hungry. No, seriously, we're famished now. And the beef jerky. That should be enough. Let's eat those real quick. Nope, not enough. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the cooked food. We're going to grab a veggie stew. That should be enough. Might need to make more food off camera too. Alright, so let's eat that. Okay, we're satisfied now. Good enough. Alright, next episode, we're actually going to get back to doing things now that you've had the 100 Septim tour of the Dragonborn Gallery.
Been a pretty good day, not going to lie.
And as I said, next episode... okay, we're just waiting on that. And we are going to... where is it? There it is. Now you know where we're going next time.
Solitude has a long tradition as far as...
oh my god, they're so noisy! Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle Age Gamer. This is Skyrim Legacy of the Dragonborn. I'll see y'all next time.